Hey everyone, thanks for watching Threadless Tee-V. We're hanging at the bottom lounge backstage with M83. How are you?
I'm good, I'm really good, thank you.
Good, I'm glad. Thanks to Pace for being a part of this. They got some questions here for you.
Okay.
First, before I even get to this, I want to know how's the tour going?
The tour's going really well. I mean, we're really excited to be back in America.
So yeah, I guess we'll just get right to the questions and there we go. The first question is, what's your favorite place to play?
This is an odd one.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to play in Chicago because now I can get some free t-shirts.
Free t-shirts. Yeah.
So, yeah, Chicago is a really wonderful
Anytime you
city.
play in Chicago, free t-shirts, I got them for you.
So that's gonna be my perfect place to play. No, I like to play in America, definitely, because it's the audience here is like very responsive to my music, and so yeah, it's I'm really proud, to play here because since I'm a kid, I'm listening to a lot of bands coming from America. I'm watching movies coming from America, so it's like a dream come true.
Why are the 80s such a powerful influence in your music, and how do you manage to keep it fresh still? I guess the question first of all is, do you feel the 80s are very positive or very influential in your music? 80s music.
Yeah, for this album, definitely yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big influence for me for this album. I don't know. I think that the 80s music is such an important period for the music history, and I really love so many bands coming from this period of music, so it has been a big influence. And also I used to listen to a lot of 80s bands since I'm a teenager, So yeah, I don't know, there is something in the sound production of the albums coming from the 80s. It always sounds really clear and very powerful, and I don't know, some of the songs are really moving and very emotional as well. It's I don't know. There is something special about it, I think.
What inspired you to create such a unique sound for your music?
I would say movies. I think one of the biggest influence for me is watching movies, and it's as important as listening to music for me. It's a really great source of inspiration, and many other things. I like to listen to music driving in my car, so landscapes is also a big influence and a good inspiration to my music.
You mentioned movies before, and you mentioned American movies. Can you name any movies that were especially inspirational to you? I mean, I agree again with you. Movies are very, can you name any?
I love Kagaraki. I love Nowhere and Doom Generation. I love Todd Haynes as well. Gus Van Sant. Plenty of American directors.
Landscapes. Have you seen Jerry?
Yeah.
Gus Van Sant? Yeah. It's all about landscapes. And it's really cool.
It's very slow and.
It's not a typical movie, but you can sit and get really get into it.
I think it's really moving and really beautiful.
I think so too. Cool. No, I definitely agree. What direction do you see your music going in over the next 3 to 5 years? And the other question is, how do you think the M83 of 2012 might differ from the 2008 version?
This is maybe too early to say, because I really have my head focused on the tour right now, and also because this album is still very young. But I don't know. I mean, because also I like to change the sound of my albums each time. I like to have an evolution. So I would say that the next one will sound definitely different. From this one, and. I don't know, I'd like maybe to have something more close to the Before the Dawn Users, more orchestral, more shoegazy also. So I don't know, I want to do something big.
The shoegaze, do you, I'm assuming that's a total American term that was put onto your music. I don't know if I like that term so much.
I don't know, I think it's I just listening to the music, you know, and I like it, and that's what really mattered to me.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yes.
This is the last question. This is my favorite question.
Okay.
Saturdays equals youth. If it were a soundtrack for a movie, what would the movie be about?
Whoa. First of all, I think that I would like my movie directed by John Hughes.
He's from Chicago.
Yeah, it's from Chicago.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
wrote his name on the guest list. I don't know if we will go. I don't know.
You know what?
When I played in Chicago, I was
always
write his
put
name on
John
the
Hughes.
So
That's amazing. And you know what? John Hughes is actually, as you probably know from the movies that he's done, he seems to have a really great taste in music. And
yeah, I
when
mean,
you think
also
about
soundtracks,
Smiths
music
and stuff,
for
always
I really have the feeling that the music match perfectly to the pictures.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about his movies. a lot.
I agree.
And also I think that if Saturday's Equal Youth should be a movie, you know, it should be about teenagers and
Exactly.
love affairs and
and John Hughes should do it.
Yeah, of course.
His son actually runs a label here in Chicago. Does a band, and he comes to shows every now and then. So putting him on the list, it might work out for
Maybe
you.
I'll be lucky one day.
We're done with all the questions.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope you enjoy the t-shirts and
Yeah, I
stuff.
hope so.
Have a great show. Have a great tour.
Thank you so
We really
much.
love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.